This is Jason's Electronics Repair. Welcome to my ER. We are looking at the third PSP that I had ordered off eBay. This one actually comes with some games. I think I would prepare for this, but I did not. So let's see here. This has been taped up extensively here. So I'm just going to try to get into this any way I can. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So we have the PSP and the games. I believe it was five UMDs. 100%. We got a UMD movie, The Predator. Not bad shape. We got a game, The Golden Compass, like a game. We have another movie, I, Robot with Will Smith. Let's see the game. These aren't too bad. A little bit of marking on them. Then we have another movie, National Treasure 2. The PS Vita, which is in actually remarkably good shape. Actually in pretty good shape. No battery. Looks like it has been opened before. But in far better shape than the other two consoles that I looked at before. Said he was going to include a battery, but he did not include a battery. So we got Assassin's Creed Bloodlines game, something, Island Showdown, Wipeout Pure, Hancock, SOCOM, all stuff, and Downstream Panic. So quite a few games here, and some movies. So it looks like 4 movies and 6 games, so 10 total UMDs. I mainly wanted these UMDs for testing purposes after I get them working. I'm not interested in playing them or collecting them. I just want them for testing purposes. So it's dirty. It's going to need speakers. You can tell that right away. Not too bad. Everything. I mean, it's much better condition than the other two. The new front cover, back cover's fine. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's take one of these bad battery packs and see if we can open it up. I know it's not smart to open a battery, but let's see if we can open this up. All right. Let's see. I can get this in there. I need this case intact. So for what I plan on doing. So if we can get this. There we go. There we go. So we got this open. This is what we want right here. We want this board. So there's B plus and then there's B minus. So we want to do is we want to disconnect this battery from here and we want to solder some wires onto that. So that's pretty. Or if I can unclip that. Yeah, I was able to unclip that. So let's get this unstuck from this battery. Okay, so there's my board that I need. This should come out, and that is garbage or recycled anyways. And then now I can have a battery that I can hook to my power supply. So I'll just cut a little hole in the back here, run my wires through, and hook this up to my power supply. So leave that in there. So now it goes this way. No, it goes like this. Yeah, it's going to go like that back in there. So, all right, I'm going to get set up for this. I'm going to pause it and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I got this battery board ready to go here. I got me a cable that plugs into my jack on my power supply. And then I have my two leads here. And then I made a hole in the battery lid that I can slide this in here like this. And then I can solder it to the battery board. Just going to grab a holder to hold this down while I solder the wires to it here. So we got that there. I'm going to take my iron. Get that off of there. I'm going to add a little bit of flux. And I'm going to take my battery positive here. Separate these. And I'm going to attempt to flow that in there. There we go. There's that one. Now I'll get this one out of here. Add a little bit of flux. And I will there we go. We got that on there. We can loosen that up. Now what we can do is we can position this in here gently because it's very loose. So that's in there like that. Now what I need to do is I need to get something in there to brace that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of this foam. Cut some of this foam here. And I'm going to all right, so I got that in there, so I'm going to place that in there like that. I'm going to push this down like so on there. There we go. And we got that all good to go. We got our wire sticking out there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together with some B7000. So I'm going to get my B7000 out here. And then when I come back after I glue this back out just a little bit, when I come back after gluing this, we'll be able to test it. So some of this in there, like so. Don't want it in any of the contacts. All right, so we got that. So now we're gonna clamp it shut. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get clothespins that I custom made here. I can find my custom made clothespins. Here's one. So I have a clothespin here that I reversed the way on it. So now that I can hold it down like that. Come down on the back there. By using a reversed clothespin like that, you get better coverage. You get better sealing ability without getting it all in the glue. I should have one more. Gee, I should have about 300 of them. So there. So I'm gonna let that dry for a good solid hour. All right, I'm gonna clean up my tip here. Now let's get this Q-tip here. We'll gently pick this up, and we will get this B7000 off of there, just like this. Majority of it. and then it'll clean that up with a damp rag once it's dry more. And that should give us a test battery pack for the PSP. Might have said Vita earlier, I'm sorry about that. Alright, so that's that. So I'm going to pause it here, and then we will test this when it is done. Okay, I'm back. We got this sitting here. This should be dry. It was sitting overnight, so we'll take our clamps off here. And I don't know the best way to get this glue off. Try a little IPA. I didn't come out here and wipe it down after an hour like I should have. Now I gotta scrub it off. Let's see if it fits first before we get into all of that. So maybe I can get it off with a blade or something. With a dull blade. Alright, I'm just going to let it be at that. So we're going to take this PS Vita here and we're going to clip this in there like that. So that's in there. It can come back out. So we're going to do that. We're going to take our power supply, which of course I didn't turn on. Excuse me. I'm going to set it to 3.6 volts. 3.6 volts. I'm going to unhook it first. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to turn it on. And then now I'm going to plug it into the unit and see what happens here. So I get a light. So I don't know if you can see that. And nothing on the screen. So absolutely nothing on the screen. So this could be a bricked switch. There's a way to fix those. I'll have to look into that. Could be just a display issue. Where did it shut off? There it goes. Now it's off. So it seems like it's doing something. So there's our battery. Yeah, so that's this unit. We're going to be making individual videos after the parts come in, but that's going to conclude it for this one. This one has a green light. When the parts show up, I will get more heavily involved in there. And we made the battery pack that runs off the bench power supply. So that's a plus for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Also, you can support the channel by becoming a member or visiting the links in the description below. Thank you.